What is up with the viewers of the tube? All 261 of you. I thought I was live for a second, but I wasn't, apparently. So, welcome. Now I'm here. Thanks, it's all good. I just figured out that I wasn't live. But yeah, 266 viewers, about 50% less than my normal, which is really weird. So hopefully YouTube isn't funking with my channel. Yeah, because that would really, really suck. But welcome everybody who has tuned in for the stream. I'm here, finally. Bitcoin is down as well as my viewership. Gosh darn it. After the little dead kitty bounce, it took another pretty, it's not like a steep drop off. It hit, the lows once again that it already hit, but everyone thought we were returning bullish, so some longs got liquidated, a lot of longs actually, and we're going to get to that. So basically what I want to talk about is the risk of Tether. So a lot of the large media outlets, they covered, that the lawsuit was settled, and that's not a lie. It is settled, $18.5 million. But there was a lot more to that. There was a lot more than meets the eye, and I covered that in the live stream. And now that I've had more time to digest it, I want to go through it again, because there is still major Tether risk in the markets, and it's not only from the New York AG, but a couple other entities within the law space. So, hey, what's up, girlfriend Kennedy? And hey, what's up, Brian? Every time, one of the first to tip. Always so I can say hi to Kennedy. What's up, Kennedy? Equivocal Systems. Chico, no token chilling. Just take my money as support, bruh. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, so what we want to get into is the Tether news. But I kind of want to talk about the guy from The Big Short. So I covered Dr. Michael Burry yesterday's video, because he was tweeting about NFTs, and that's a bullish sign for NFTs. I've been bullish on NFTs for a while. I think the combination of those two, DeFi and NFTs, is going to change a lot of things. He tweeted about them, but then he tweeted once again, and I had to retweet him and be like, hey, Dr. Burry, why you got to make so much sense, Cassandra? And he deleted the tweet. Which I was like, well, this is weird. But what did he say? So luckily someone saved it, Andromeda. He said, BTC is a speculative bubble that poses more risk than opportunity, despite most of the proponents being correct in their arguments for why it is relevant at this point in history. If you do not know how much leverage is involved in this run-up, you may not know enough to own it. This is an important tweet because it's correct. Guys, if you do not understand how much leverage is in this run-up, you do not deserve to own it. It's ridiculous, and what goes up like this must come down. There has been a lot of leverage, long leverage, pushing these prices up. And is it from the outside? Regular investors, whales, manipulators, who knows? It's a combination of everything. But what goes up that hard must come down that hard. And, we just got a taste of, what happens when, the speculators start to speculate too much and just a little bit of downward movement happens. Over $3.3 billion got liquidated a couple days ago and during the big first downturn. So, big scary movements. I just had to bring that up. Decked Wreck, thank you so much for the tip, man. Appreciate the $5. You the man. Hey, Edwin Palu, I do not know how to say your last name, but I will try. Plavluge. Could not wait to catch you live so I can buy you a beer. Thanks so much, man. I have a Monster right here, but it's kind of empty. Hey, Anthony Monroe. What's up, Chico? What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. Hey, Chico Hopper is already on exchanges already. Nice. Carlos Banos. Yeah, they have some connections to large players, so that one will get added to exchanges pretty quick. Thanks for the tip, man. So, the leverage. and you gotta understand, what is the token that's used, for all this leverage trading? What is the reason for the run-up? There's no doubting if, the data says it. It is USDT. Binance is one of the largest holders of USDT. Wabi, Binance, Wabi, Huobi, Binance, Wabi. It's, you get who's the players in, the leverage game. So now we got to get into the Tether stuff. So there is some interesting market movements that are happening that happened back in 2019 when the New York AG case was first announced. So the AG announced their case back in 2019, April of 2019. Right before this, the Leo token was announced from Bitfinex, and they did an ICO, it surged, and then it just dumped. And it's been stagnant, even in bull runs. Not moving like any other token. But just here recently, booyah, it starts moving again. Just like it did back then, right when they announced the case. It hasn't had that much upward movements in 2 years. Over 2 years. So why the big old pump all recently? And then if you look here, within the last couple of weeks before, the announcement of the settlement and all of this happening, Tether was continuing to print. But if you look in the past, 24 hours, 7 days even, Tether hasn't been printing. So, ever since the announcement of, hey, we need to see your assets, the collateral backing all of that, they are required now every quarter to provide that. They have stopped printing. What is the reason? Well, if you just look how much collateral they need to have backing this, it's over $35 billion, you guys. That is a crap ton of money. Don't worry, next time it will be a monster drink. Eden Palou, I do not know how to say that. Thank you so much, man. So, $35 billion in cash collateral Tether has to have. That is a shit ton of money. But also back in 2019, right when that was announced, Tether, they did a pretty massive print for back then. There was only $2 billion in Tether, and then they pumped it all the way to $3.5 billion. That's close to 50% of the supply. And this was right before it was announced. Kind of just like how this Tether, right before they're printing still. They printed from 30 billion up to 35 billion, and now they haven't since. And what's the reason for that? In my opinion, they're trying to get that collateral. They do. In my opinion, they would never pass a full audit if it happened right now. But they have 90 days right now to really come up with that USD. And the only way they're going to get that USD is to start trading Bitcoin for dollars, which means selling, which means downward pressure, which means you can make a lot more in the leverage game too. Hey, guess what? You leverage 100x it down, you move the markets down. Guess how much USD you can make like that? A lot. So we'll see what happens. Hey, no problem, Anthony. Thanks for the tip, man. I appreciate it. Crypto Korg, yo Chico. Thanks for the Australian 22, man. Did I see Bruce Pond congratulating Fabian on his Rico success? Ocean times Lexo? Possible. There are a few connections between all those guys. Pond, Fabian, Energy Web. Don't worry about the name. Hey, man, you don't have to keep tipping, dude. I'll try one more time. Plavouge. Thanks for the tip, man. So, Crypto Whale, guy on Twitter, he tweeted, since Tether was confirmed to be a deceptive and fraudulent scheme by the New York AG and now required to do a quarterly audit, Tether hasn't printed any new USD. Bitcoin is now down 24%, minus 250 billion. Unless Tether starts printing more fake dollars, we will keep dropping. That is most likely true. Why? Just look. Just look, you guys. Tether stops printing for 6 months. Bitcoin goes down. Tether printer goes brr. Bitcoin goes up. Tether stops printing, Bitcoin goes down. Tether printer goes burr, Bitcoin goes up. If Tether stops printing, we're going down. And if they need to find $35 billion worth of collateral, ooh. So this was actually from a Decrypt article on the case that just recently was posted. It's called "New York is done with Tether. Will other states follow?" So there's other 50 states, you know. So this was from the article. I think what is going to happen is that definitely the New York AG is going to supervise this very, very closely because they still have the right, and if you read the settlement, you see that they have a long list of items that Tether has to abide and comply with. She said, anytime they're not going to be compliant, they can definitely have another action or case. And then also, Chicago College of Law professor Olta Andoni said that the U.S. Department of Justice, which opened an investigation into Tether in 2018, could also step in to inquire about money laundering claims, given that Tether exchanged for Bitcoin outside the U.S. and subsequently moved back to U.S. exchanges. And that's no lie, you guys. So, like I was saying, they need $35 billion in collateral. Do you know how much that is? You know, some of the top companies in the United States, Ford, Oracle, Cisco, Bristol Myers, they don't have $35 billion in cash. Tether does? Okay. I believe it. So the Department of Justice is what we got to be worried about, or Tether's got to be worried about in the money laundering claims, because they did open up an investigation in 2018 that still isn't closed, that they're still working on. 11/20/2018, it was announced that the DOJ is targeting Bitfinex and Tether. And a lot of this actually ties back into their shadow bank they were working with, Crypto Capital. And if you look up Chico Crypto Tether on freaking YouTube, you'll find my videos that I did in the past covering this. But there's a shadow bank payment processor tied to Tether that they were working with. There's no denying it. Even some crypto OGs were working with it. Roger Ver, Eric Voorhees. Yeah, that one, they're basically working with, some Druga cartels, and that money went missing. So the two people tied to it, the shadow bank, Crypto Capital, and an Israeli woman, what was her name? I can't remember her name. But the big person they have in custody, this girl's still on the run. The guy they have in custody is Reginald Fowler. He was the ex-owner of the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, crazy stuff going on with this case. But yeah, they have him in custody right now. And Reggie Fowler, just recently, December, it was announced that, you know, he's not paying his lawyers. He's out of money. He can't even defend himself. Reggie Fowler is going to have to bend the knee to the DOJ here soon and give up stuff because he's running out of options. I'm damn sure he's going to give up because, I mean, but yeah, again, there's a lot of stuff, maybe it's safer for him to not do it and be in a prison his whole life because, yeah, he couldn't pay his lawyers, so his lawyers backed out, and now the judge has given Reggie Fowler 45 days to find a new defense counsel, or the courts take over for him, and when that happens, you're over, you're done with, you're gonna either be in jail the rest of your life, or you're gonna give up all the information. He has nobody trying to save him. I think he is the guy being thrown under the bus, and that's what's going to happen. But there is the probability that he does, give up information. And that's really what they're trying right now. Trying to get him to give up the information. Well, here in 45 days, this was... When was this posted? Yeah, that was in January. So here soon in March, we'll be hearing about Reggie Fowler again. And then if you look into some stuff that's going on with, actual cryptocurrency and what they're looking at, the United States just in August filed a complaint to forfeit 280 crypto accounts tied to hacks of 2 exchanges by North Korean hackers. If you look into what is involved with it, Bitcoin Tether. Those are the two named, and other forms of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, Tether, the two named. Tether is being used. I'm not kidding you. I've done the research. I know what's going on. And there's a wide net of laundering going on. I mean, is Bitfinex the reason for it? That's going to be decided in court. EMAN-TRD, you need to be a private investigator. That'd be a lot of stress on you. I don't know. Appreciate the tip, man. I got 5 on it. NFTs are set to explode. Yes, I'm eyeing a lot of NFT projects. I mean, I'm just, you know, of course this seems like a bearish, you know, video. I'm just putting out the facts that these risks are still out there, and some of the big names in the space are being looked at by regulators. I mean, yeah, the New York AG case is done, but they have to abide by stricter regulatory things. They've never had to in the past do an audit. I mean, $35 billion in USD is a lot of money. Are they going to be able to come up with it? I think if they crash the markets, they will be. Chico, my thoughts on the graph. I hold some. Luckily, that's one I hold, so I will answer a short question about it. But I do take altcoin tips for coins at the end of the streams, just so the content doesn't get taken up by a lot of tips for coins. We'll talk a little bit about it after. Meow meow. Appreciate your tip. And then I just got to cover, you know, the FATF was looking at one of the largest crypto exchanges, the largest crypto exchange now. They've taken over leverage. They're trying to take over DeFi. They've taken over centralized trading, spot trading. They're just trying to take over everything. And the FATF, the Financial Action Task Force, part of the Treasury Department, FinCEN, is looking at Binance. So they released a document in September that didn't name Binance, but if you look into it, it's Binance. It said the VASP exchange established a jurisdiction in Jurisdiction A, transferred its operation to Jurisdiction B in the same region. In 2018, Jurisdiction B stepped up its AML CFT legal regime on VAs following significant hacks on some major VASP's exchanges. In March 2018, the VASP announced its intention to relocate its jurisdictions to Europe, aka Malta, blah, blah, blah. Later in November 2018, Jurisdiction C introduced certain regulations on VASPs, and in February 2020, it confirmed that no more authorization was given to Binance to operate Malta. We all remember that. And then it looks like they have tracked Binance, and they're in Africa right now. So Binance is in Africa. But a regulatory body of the FinCEN is looking at Binance as for one that's jumping hoops, you know, to not have, you know, significant KYC AML. But Binance, they were already thinking about this. Binance, they are a smart son of a Sally. I'm not going to give, you know, they're not, you know. Binance right before this, they must have known, you know, these guys were hot on their tail, because in February of 2020, they announced in a partnership with the Crypto Shift that they were launching a solution for the FATF travel rule. So one of the big reasons, like, they would want to go after Binance is for the lack of KYC AML, and this was a solution for that. So what happened to it? Well, it never, you know, really came out. They announced, you know, right Q1 2020, Q2 2020, that it was going to be launching, but that never happened. Well, I think, you know, because they were named right here in September of 2020, I mean, Binance was named. That's them, you guys. They said, get on this, like, right now. Because Shift just announced February 24th, 2021. Are you ready for Shift? Shift's coming. So Binance, you know, they are smart. They're, you know. So we may be able to get out of the woods. I mean, I don't like the nastiness in the crypto space, but if Binance goes, if Tether goes, the entire markets go. They are the markets right now. So they're fighting, you know. Tether, I'm sure, is trying to get the $35 billion in collateral. Binance is trying to comply, so what are my opinions to happen in the short to midterm for Bitcoin? I do think Tether is going to fight to, get that 35 billion in cash to back. So I do think, personally, we will have some more downward movements. A little cool off, but the bull run's not over, in my opinion, but. So what's my exit strategy now? Well, I was actually thinking about taking some cash out at this level here recently. I haven't yet, but I was thinking about it. So, I mean, I'm weighing my options right now. I'm really eyeing the markets. I'm, seeing what's going on. Yeah. And I mean, not a significant amount. I mean, if I followed my old cash out rule, which I probably should have because it was a solid cash out strategy, I should have had about 30%, 40% of my portfolio cashed out already. But just like anybody else, you get caught up in the hype. I'm not like anybody else. El Printio, if printing Tether was used to pump Bitcoin, what will replace that liquidity? I mean, if it's fake printing, nothing. I mean, fake is fake. But if it was real, hopefully other stable coins. Marco F. Hey, thanks for the $5 tip, man. Do I think Binance has enough to help Tether cover the 35 billion? Not many people have $35 billion in cash. And getting $35 billion in cash extracted out of the crypto markets would be a big hit. If you just go to CoinLib, and you go to exchanges, just go to Bitcoin. This is not all sell pressure, you guys. There's only 1.25 billion in cash volume a day right now, and that's not all. If we had $35 billion worth of sell volume, it's going to hit. But I'm sure they had some cash. They better have had some. Hey, and Sir Swaggerson, appreciate it, man. Has this affected your cash out plan? I was following the 4-year cycle as I have in the past, but this could be a black swan, perhaps. Of course, I'm eyeing what's going on right now, just like anybody else. I haven't cashed out any right now, but, it's a major risk, There's no eyeing ifs, ands, ors about that, especially if, you look at the printer go burr here recently. That's significant, you guys. This is one of the largest lengths of Tether go burr in history. It's almost as long as the 2017 bubble. Hey, Scotty P Crypto, enjoy a moment of silence without being asked a question about a Shack coin. I appreciate that tip, brother. So, yeah, we're not completely out of the woods. Just, be aware of what's going on in the markets. Understand that there is a lot of leverage being used within these markets. And if leverage is pushed up to make it go up, when it comes down, it's going to come down just as fast and hard. Because those nasty bears, they like to make money on the way down. I'm not one of them, but they're out there. And they come out of the woods, you guys. So now let's talk about a couple altcoin just one altcoin I'm actually eyeing because I see it coming. So I talked about this earlier. Square, Twitter, Square Inc. What's their app too? Venmo. They announced plans to be net zero carbon for their operations by 2030. And they announced this was partnering in partnership with a company called Watershed. So Square and Watershed announced this here just recently that they were going to do net zero in 6 months. This was just here recently, Watershed and Square. So, also during their plans to be net zero carbon operations for everything by 2030, they announced something else, the Bitcoin Clean Energy Investment Initiative, where it committed $10 million to support companies that help drive adoption and efficiency of renewables within the BTC ecosystem. So I, just was like, there has to be something with Energy Web, because the EW0, and one of their goals was, decarbonizing blockchains, Bitcoin miners. That's part of the thing. So I speculated that might be possible. Well, now, it's not announced, but you just see the connection. So you have Square and Watershed. Square is doing a Bitcoin Clean initiative. Well, who is joining Watershed now? Well, David Schwartz, kind of hinted at it. XRP David Schwartz. He said someone's flew into the bay. And then Monica Long of XRP just said, congrats to @Watershed. Proud to partner with you to help Ripple become carbon net zero by 2030 or earlier. Blah, 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 blah. So, Ripple, Watershed, Square, net zero by 2030. Bitcoin Clean Initiative. XRP Ledger Foundation, Ripple, and Energy Web announced world's first decarbonized blockchain through EW0. So, all these guys are working together on something. I don't know what it is, when it's going to be announced, but it's obvious. Ripple, XRP, Energy Web, decarbonization, Square, decarbonization, all of them. And then I released in a video, Jesse Morris basically said, yeah, we're talking to Square. Didn't say it, but he said it, I don't like XRP by no means, either, you guys. I think XRP's trash money. But I'm just saying, there's connections. But there is some big news that came out. Was it today or yesterday? No, yesterday. Jesse Morris, he said staking, we call it escrow, is coming to Energy Web Stack via EWT. In some ways, the model is very similar to other staking models. Example, Polkadot. But in other ways, it's completely unique. Here's a preview thread on how it all works. Basically, there's going to be utility nodes, and they're going to be providing other services besides just validation, key management, data storage, and messaging, which is critical for this. And basically, he says down here, it's going to be the UI for the entire process is going to be simple, clean, and via the switchboard. So I recently covered this. It's live on the Volta testnet. And basically, it's going to be the all-in-one place where energy suppliers, energy users, consumers, they come, validators, stakers, they come to work with everything. Applications, EW0, all of it will be in one place. And it is through this switchboard. Pretty pumped, it's going to be pretty nice, it looks like. But he said all of this, the plans for this, keep an eye out for the details, including timelines, etc., next week from the team. Heck yes. But I want to, talk about what this could be. So he talked about these utility nodes, and he said the broader EWT community can participate by either standing up utility nodes and or staking EWT against other utility nodes. Any legal organization that goes through a KYC process, not just an Energy Web ecosystem members, can host a utility node. So I could host a utility node. You could host a utility node. We all can host utility nodes. But who will be the first utility nodes? Well, I'll tell you that right now who they'll be. It will be their validator network. The validators have already gone through the KYC process for them. These will be one of the first utility nodes. They have the tech stack for it. Energy Web has been working with these guys. You will be able to stake with validators, I believe, at launch, because they said right here, interested in hosting a validator node, go through the KYC. All these guys have gone through it. Legal organization, blah, blah, blah. So the big news is, you guys, if you don't realize this, is when staking goes live for Energy Web, you will be able to delegate your stake to the likes of maybe Vodafone, maybe Stedin, maybe Engie. In the future, maybe Shell. There's the possibilities are pretty limitless. That'll be cool, staking your stake with some of these big entities. They're ready for it. They've done it the whole process. I mean, hey, BTST, I know you hate Binance, Chico, but shouldn't you congratulate them for avoiding government regulation? No, you should not congratulate them. You have to face the reality of the world sometimes. The reality of these worlds are there are governments. Yeah, so Binance will have to face reality eventually. Will they? What's going to happen when they face that reality? I don't know. But reality of the world is there are governments, and you have to, unfortunately, play by their rules. Dan Rose Johansson, do I think institutions will mirror their fiat financial instruments to crypto, like sync crypto bonds as an example? Well, yeah, they'll try, but I mean, I think DeFi, is going to create new financial tools. It's already doing that. Yeah, I don't know. They'll try. How good will it work out? I don't know. Was blockchain supposed to be made for Finance 1.02's? I don't think so. Finance 1.0's tools? Could the IPO from Coinbase save BTC if USDT can't find the 35 billion? Have another monster. I don't know, you guys. I mean, the Coinbase IPO is hype news. Institutional, investors scooping up their BTC. But, I mean, if this run is, fully on a monkey of Tetherback that wasn't money that wasn't really there, I don't know. But why would Tether be doing that if they knew? Yeah, it's hard to say, you guys. So I just want to give a hint about what my Saturday video is going to be about. NFTs. I do see an NFT wave coming, and I am bullish on a certain one protocol. So that is the hint for the video. And now we are to the altcoin questions. I like this picture. Nice job, Cointelegraph. But yeah, altcoins. Talk about your coins. I will be answering. Do I have a favorite NFT type? Art card? I like financial NFTs. Centrifuge and what they're doing with NFTs is probably one of the cooler things I see out there. But I do like art NFTs. I'm going to be talking about one in tomorrow's video too. So, thanks for the question, man. Wazek's eForce? No, I'm not gonna check that out because I think he tried to do a similar thing in 2017 with a coin. Did I watch the EIP 59 community call? Tyler, no, I do not have time to ever watch those live. After, I might go through if I'm going to do a video content on that, but no, I'm creating daily content, getting this prepared. No, I don't have time. Any update on Bao and waiting for layer 2? No. Do I own any ADA? Of course not, you guys. Wow, I only got 1,300 viewers. What is going on here? This is crazy. Yeah, this is like half my viewership right now. Chico is the best researcher and finds the coins the earliest. I tried, but, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to find everything. There's always going to be coins that I miss. And, if I'm not bullish on a coin, and you watch me, just because I'm not bullish doesn't mean, you shouldn't be. Make your own decisions, do your own research, and, just use all the outlets of information you can find. Do you know about Singularity Net AGI, and what do I think of AI and crypto? I do like AI and crypto, and I'm most bullish on Ocean. I've talked about that. But Singularity is one I have been eyeing as well. Hey, thanks for letting me know you got the notification from YouTube, man. Did I watch the Baseline and Origin Trail office hours last Wednesday? Minute 42, Bob nailed it. No, I didn't get to see that. Again, you guys, I don't get to watch these live things, like I just answered. I mean, I might go back and, research it after, but I am usually creating daily content that... Hey, meow meow, have another monster, bruh. The graph, yeah, I hold the graph and I love it. It's going to be a solid project. It is a top, cryptocurrency, you guys. Been around for a long, long time. Not been around for a long, long time, but it's going to be utilized within many dApps. That's what I meant. I was thinking Chainlink for some reason. But yeah, no, it's already utilized on a scale heavier than Chainlink. I mean, Chainlink has, a decent amount of oracles, but their graphs are being implemented into almost every dApp. Again, I bought a ton at 37 cents because I knew it was going to rebound after the short sell-off. Hey, Christoph, thanks for the NOK 10, man. I appreciate it. Why is Ocean lagging? It seems like it has so much potential. Am I missing something? No. Unfortunately, a lot of cryptos in 2017 bent the knee to nasty exchanges who like to use their tokens for making themselves money. And Ocean, unfortunately, bent the knee to Binance. So I think they have a lot of upwards hard movement to get past that. But I'm not 100% sure. I may be making up baloney. Virus S, thank you so much for the tip, man. My top NFT pick. I actually just talked about one of my top ones. I see it as the Uniswap of cryptocurrency. Yesterday, I just talked about it. Literally. Can I provide a deep dive on Muse? Maybe. I appreciate the tip. Hey, Caitlin I can't say that. Derevlain. Hey, Chico, nice job. Can you take a look at Paint on CoinGecko? Paint. Is it like Microsoft Paint? What is this? Just creating like NFTs? Is this just taking a Nifty's idea? Yeah, they just created an NFT maker like Nifty. That's cool, but I don't know why you need a token for it. Shawan Jelani, do I think a polka dot bull market is scheduled for 2022? There won't be a polka dot bull market. It will be a crypto bull market, and I think we are in it right now. In 2022 would most likely be a bear market. So no. If crypto's going down, polka dot isn't going to be immune to that. Block 1, can you please check out Haven Protocol XHV? I've heard of that one. It's been around. Been around for a while. Private. Risk with it because of the fact that it is private. Based on Monero. That's why. Yeah, so there's risk with it, but private money, privacy could be one of the most valuable things in this future. I've always said that. Appreciate the tip, Block 1. I used wallet.energyweb.org. Then it says to use my crypto. They didn't update. Now I can't send. What do you use? Dude, man, that is a technical question. I do not know. I have my Energy Web stored on my ledger, and I just keep it there. I don't know what's going on with your wallet and mycrypto.com, bro. I would just go ask in Discord and stuff. thanks for the tip, but I really can't like answer a question about what's going on with your certain wallet. I don't know. I would have to be there with you, and again, it's easy. I mean, there's always going to be issues with blockchains. I had one here recently, with Pangolin actually, an avalanche. Certain just little things that happen. I had to go ask in their Discord myself. BTST, XMR, no government to comply with there, baby. Keep up the great work, Tyler. Check out the book, The Most Dangerous Superstition by Larkin Rose. Yeah, I mean, Monero, it is one privacy coin they can't get to. Again, this ties right into there, but there's risks, you know, in the short to medium term. Governments aren't going away. They're here. That's reality. Living in a fantasy land of no government is nice, but the reality is they're here. 10, 15 years down the road, and what's it going to look like? I don't know, but... Tori P, any thoughts on what the next big thing will be after NFTs? Thanks for the awesome research. No, because we're in the middle of the NFT DeFi bull run. I mean, back in 2017, I didn't know even DeFi or NFTs were going to be, you know, what kicked off this bull run. So could I make a call of what's going to kick off the next one in 4 years? Shish kebab. That's all I could say. If I'm correct and something comes out called shish kebab, no, I don't know. Like, it's a long time. A lot of development can happen in that amount of time. DeFi didn't really start taking off until 2019, 2 years after that. I wish I could call it. I don't know. Christoph, thanks for the NOK50, man. Can I please look at Elysium, fun token backed by Barcelona Stars? I mean, that doesn't matter, you guys. Again, I don't look for backings by any company, especially in a bull run. They're going to try to use this to get you to buy their tokens. Really bad website for being backed by... Well, they should tell some of those Barcelona Stars to help them out with their website. Give them some money. Because that's a really bad website for being... Appreciate your tip, but I'm just being honest. Jason Odetta, Chico, hello from Cold Arse, Canada. Thoughts on Superfarm? Haven't heard of it, so no thoughts. I think I saw it on the trending the other day. What? So, what? How is this $120 million? You go to their website. I'm just being honest. Okay. Cool. Then it just takes you back to CoinGecko. It's like a loop. What is this? Is there nothing to this? Literally? What is it? I mean, where do you go? I'm sorry, this is just confusing. I may be wrong and I'm just not seeing it, but I'm at their website and there's just this, and then it takes you this, and it takes you in a loop. No thoughts. I don't know. Thanks for getting me into Pangolin, bro. Much love. Of course, I saw the narrative with Pangolin. You know, of course, you saw Binance Smart Chain and Pancake Swap. It's already going down, but markets are going down, so that's going to be... I see them doing well long term. They have liquidity and volume, so... Rose Productions. Deuce migrated to XDAI. It's a futures exchange market for stonks? Futures exchange market for stonks. I'll check it out. 32 million TVL. That's not bad. They already, they're synthetics. If they have synthetics, I was gonna be like, okay, that might be. What do I think of Power Ledger compared with Energy Web? It's Power Ledger smokes them. That's just no ifs, ands, ors about that. Power Ledger, you know, had the hype in 2017, and I'm sure that scares a lot of people off from Energy Web because Power Ledger was hyped, you guys. In 2017, everyone thought Power Ledger was going to revolutionize the energy industry. That's what they were trying to tell everyone. They did not move on anything with it. Few small trials with some people here and there didn't get anywhere. Energy Web is getting somewhere, and getting somewhere far, you guys. Just gotta look into how many test pilot programs are working on with how many different entities. It's big. Caitlin Derevlian, your last name is hard. Derevlin. Thank you so much for the Roan 50. Hey, Chico! I hate when I don't get the live notifications. You're the man. POB was awesome. Found some potential good ones and minted them. Thanks for the hint in your Telegram. If you're not in it, join it now. Listen to Womp. 100%. Yeah, I'm actually going to be covering POB tomorrow, so I don't want to really ruin it. But yeah, it's exciting. And appreciate your tip, brother Womp. Did you have a chance to look at the Base Ledger white paper for Baseline Protocol, which includes UBT staking and light speed cheap transactions data compliance? A little bit. Not much. Of course, I did my content yesterday. Live stream this morning. Haven't had some time. But I talk about it a little bit this weekend, but not a lot. I haven't got to get into the details, so. Anthony Monroe, thanks so much for the 50, man. Any thoughts about the private sales like Polka Starter reserved for YouTubers? When us average Joe, we almost have no chances to get into the public sale. I would love your opinion about this, please. Private sales for YouTubers. I have never gotten involved with private sale. I don't like them, one bit. And I'm sure there's, it sucks. I don't know what else to say, but it's just how this industry works. So I try to stay as far away from it as possible. So just understand, you know what, and they should be transparent about it. Because if you're getting into a private sale and you start talking about it and pumping it, you should be transparent. Hey, I am fully invested in this, in the private sale, but a lot of them aren't, and they won't be. Well, you should know my channel, Kershaw. I don't care about anything that guy says. So, yes, thanks for the tip, but skipping. Chico, have I seen ORN staking calculator? No, I haven't. What, is there good returns on it? Well, yeah, if anyone wants to see how much they can earn with Orion staking. I hate those, though. Get out of here. I hate when people have those. Those do not help me. I'm like, get out of here. Thoughts on the TKS token? They have entered a strategic partnership with Potcoin. You guys stay away from crypto. Pot. Nothing, dude. I'd stay away from those. That's all I got. If these come back and start pumping the MJ-based cryptos, I'm going to just be like 2017 all over again. Yeah, no, that Superfarm just looks like a complete nothing. It's just a nothing. Chico, thanks for the great content over the years. Would love your thoughts on AMP. I haven't looked into AMP, so I can't make any calls on it, but people have been trying to get me to look at it. I remember. Collateral for fast and efficient. And it's developed by Flex and Consensus. Yeah, I remember this one. I might take a look here soon. I remember. Because I remember the Flex. And then payments. Interesting. Yeah, I might take a look here. Steven, do I think this bull run still has legs? I'm not seeing where this money is going to come from for the market to go parabolic. Tether, again, but they can't print anymore because I think they need to figure out how to get all that money that they printed already. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen, man. Daniel A. Hey, Chico, what are your thoughts on Barn Bridge? Risk tokenization. Smart bonds. I mean, I can't freaking understand this. I am no finance. Smart bonds. It's hard to understand. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, a lot of this. I would have to research, of course, to understand it. But I never got into bonds within Finance 1.0, so I don't know why I would get involved with crypto bonds and stuff. But that may be my loss. I just like, things I understand, I get Energy Web and what they're doing. I get Ocean Protocol and what they're doing. I don't get a lot of these deep DeFi protocols. Even though I know DeFi is going to revolutionize finance, and some of these things probably will. It's just I don't understand them. Build Baker Cameron Blaze. Hey, Chico, thanks for covering DFOs a while ago. I am, too, from Kailua Kona, born and raised. God bless and aloha. Aloha, right back, brother. I was going to think of a joke that I know with aloha. I forget it. It's something about a joke. What did the guy with the deep voice respond when you told him a joke? Aloha. No. Yeah, no, I was not born and raised, but I lived there for a year. It was excellent, and I miss it. Appreciate the tip, man. God bless right back. Manoy's 80. Hey, Chico, what do you think about Dev Protocol? It allows funding for GitHub OSS devs and the new incubator for big players it's releasing soon. Never heard of it. I mean, interesting concept, but yeah, sounds like an interesting concept. Shawan Jelani, how is Ave Gotcha as a top NFT, bro? I like Ave Gotcha. I've covered it a few times, and it has financial backing behind their actual NFTs, so it's a good concept. And I've covered it on a few occasions. Alex Bala, just because of the integrity. Thanks so much, man. Strong arm right back. What do I think about Muse and Meme? I just talked about Muse yesterday. Meme, it looked interesting, but I didn't like a lot of the players that got involved with this Few token right after Meme. So it pushed me away from it because it just really seemed like those guys were in it for one thing, and that's to pump, and make as much money for them, and who cares about the others. Yeah, so it interested me early on. NDX, what do I think about it? It's one of my favorite index projects. Talked about this on multiple occasions too. You guys need to watch my channel before asking questions. NDX, I like it, and I think it's going to be a solid index protocol for Ethereum. Crypto indexes, and they're moving on more interesting indexes and things like PyDAO. And, I mean, the DPI index only has that so far. Chico, what are my thoughts on the public mint token launched today? I don't know. I've never heard of it. Public mint token. 26 million, Jesus. It's getting trashed at launch. That's not good. I don't know. Not good. Their servers can't handle... I mean, could be a good thing. It's just saying their servers can't handle what's going on, or... Hey, have I taken a look at Holy Held, a debit card payment system with LP rewards and also the ability to swap tokens? Holy Held? Are you kidding me? No, and I probably won't because it looks like it's dead. I mean, anything way down in at 1,000, I mean, you're shooting fish in a barrel trying to find something that's going to move. Looks like a lot of promises. 4K and trading volume, yeah. Will I do more research and a video on Cadena soon? Cadena Swap, major exchange listing in a few weeks. Still bullish, still holding? Yes, it is a part of my portfolio. But I do not plan my content, so I cannot, say, am I making a video on this? I do have my video ready for tomorrow, so that's why I can't say it's on NFTs, because it's done, it's finished. But I don't do that normally. Normally, I wake up and start researching, and then the next day the video is posted. That's what you have to do with daily content creation. So I can't say that, but still hold it, and I'm still eyeing it, definitely. Purdy Andrea, your work is fire. Chico Crypto on Insta is usurpating your ID right now, talking... usurpate... Oh, is someone's imitating me? Purdy Andrea. So that happens, like, frequently, not only within the crypto influence industry, it also happens out any influencer. I mean, on YouTube, any YouTuber, they get impersonated. Any celebrity, they get impersonated. It happens on a regular occasion. Just know that I will not message anyone. I don't have time to message anyone. I never would message anyone to try to get someone to invest in my whatever blah 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 they do, but it's scammers. Just block them, ignore them. I can't stop them. I report them myself, I block them, then they just make a new profile. New one. I've tried, it's never ending. It's a platform problem. Instagram and whatever, YouTube, Twitter, they need to figure it out. It shouldn't be put on the creators. Sup, Chico, Superfarm is Elio Trades project. Well, it just looks like a bunch of baloney right now. I'll tell you that. Because it just circles you around in circles, which is ridiculous. Oh, hey, oh, hey, wait, what, hey. No, shoot, that, where is anything? It just says Superfarm. I'd be careful. I'd be careful with any YouTuber launching a project. What are your thoughts on Smart Key and now the join together with GeoDB? Thank you. I don't know who the heck is Smart Key and who is GeoDB. Oh, I've heard of Smart Key. It's they were around before DeFi was the thing. It's so funny to me. A lot of these projects, they were around 2017. Their 2017 shill didn't work, so now they're DeFi. Every single one. I mean, a basic attention token is even trying to be DeFi now, launching a swapper. It's like, what are you guys doing? Chico, XIO, founder Zachary is like you, honest to a fault. I know XIO actually, it's a location, I think. No. Yeah, I heard about this one. I got tipped a few times for it. Appreciate the tip. But yeah, it looks like a token studio. I don't necessarily know. No. Arif Bala, enjoy your weekend. Tyler, hey, enjoy your weekend as well, man. Thank you so much for the $20 tip. Blockhead Rod, great work, Chico. Take a look at Rare, NFT Marketplace, fair launch and plans to launch on PokeSwap and the Sora network. Well, you want to know what's funny? Is someone sent me a bunch of these tokens. And I just found them in my wallet. I was like, what the heck? So I sold them. Because I didn't ask to do for them. I don't know, it might be great, but I just sold them because I bunch of money in my wallet. I was like, what the heck? I think it was a project just trying to get me to like them. I don't know anything about it, but I just had to remember that. They went to East Denver. Nice, that's good. What NFTs do I believe for a long-term hold? Are you see, you need to, EA, I think you need to understand what an NFT is versus an NFT project and an NFT infrastructure. So NFTs, if you're going to try to invest in NFTs, you have to understand what you're doing. You have to understand NFT artists. You have to understand the protocol. You have to have many things. So certain NFTs, I'm not investing per se in those because it's hard. A lot of research. And building a solid portfolio is going to take a lot of time and work. NFT infrastructure projects I've talked about, and more than a few. Marketplace, the whole all-in-one package, Rary. I just did a video on it. Yeah. But I actually did mint and invest in my first NFT, and I talked about it on Twitter if you want to know what it is, and I'm talking about it tomorrow. Yoff, thanks for the research you do. No problem, Yoff. Thanks for tuning in and listening to my research. Also, will I do other videos on... You guys shouldn't ask me that because, I don't plan my content. I don't know. No idea. Maybe. Anthony Monroe, are you going to hodl your XDAI? Yeah, I'm still hodling it. I'm still, but again, I don't like some of the stuff that has been going on. We'll see how it plays out. If CZ has his hands around Igor's throat, then we'll know. If nastier stuff starts happening, of course, I mean, I'm not going to be shy about it. Have you heard of the Pokedex.trade? Well, that looks like a link I'm not going to go to, but no, I haven't heard about. No, I haven't. Unfortunately, I don't go to links either. If it's not on CoinGecko, I'm not going. Also, my thoughts on Alliance. Damn it. Alliance block. I remember this one. Tipped many times for it. No thoughts yet. Haven't had time to look into it. And I didn't like their partners, I remember. So I probably won't look into it. Cassius, oh, hey, thanks so much for the tip, man. Appreciate it. TJ, any thoughts on X Sigma? Sig, no thoughts. There's lots of SIGs. Yeah, nice. Owned by a NASDAQ-listed company, but that doesn't mean much. Hey, Guavna G. Hey, Chico, any idea on the Kilt protocol? It looks nice. It looks like a good Poke project. I don't think it's out yet. If that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, no. It looks nice. And I am eyeing that one. Have I sold any Luxo? No, I'm still holding my Luxo. It's in a liquidity pool for Uniswap. What are my thoughts on ZKs? ZK swaps? I like ZK. I don't know if they're going to be as ready as optimistic rollups. It seems like optimistic rollups are coming on the mainnet in March, so that's pretty exciting. EA, thanks for the responses. What small to micro caps am I most bullish on? I've talked about them, guys. Literally, I just talk about them. I just covered one recently, Muse. I don't have micro caps I'm bullish on. I'm like I said, like a micro cap, you're looking down 800, 900. Finding those are very rare. I mean, Muse was one that I spotted because it could be the NFT Uniswap. There might be another one, but it's going to be hard to find. What are my thoughts on Fractal FCL? No thoughts, because I have never heard of it. God, so many cryptos. It's ridiculous. Oh, Fractal. Don't pay for the internet with your personal privacy. Oh, they got Kill on there? No, nice. Kill and the Pokedex. Wait. I don't know. We'll see. Interesting partners. Partners are partners, you know. Like I say, I don't look at partners unless they're real. A lot of stuff, you know, especially when you partner with like celebrities, like a team, sports team, that partnership is just baloney. It's nothing to do with the protocol. All it is to chill their project and make it look good. That's all that is there for. Now, technical partners like this, you know, Where'd they go? There. You got to look into these. Like, what are these doing? Is it because it could be just a shill partnership using the big names in crypto to shill themselves, or it could actually be something. So you have to research. Interesting, but I don't know. Do I still hold Chai? Yes, I do. Or do I? No. No, I got out of Chai here recently and put it in another. But yeah, with gas prices going, Chai's gonna go down. What are my thoughts on Internext? I did a sponsored segment for him a long time ago. I remember that. When I was a lot smaller. So, yeah, they look pretty dead. Low market cap, low volume. Chico, Casper Labs project. Thoughts? Do I remember it? Do I remember it? No. Because to remember it, I would have had to talk about it before. I've never heard of it, and I'm not seeing it anywhere, so I don't know. Thank you for the tip, but yeah, I do not know what that is. Yeah, clients that trust us is not necessarily a partner. That's what I'm saying. I mean, is it a partner? What are they using them for? What's the actual details of it? Or are they just trying to use it for a show? Because that was common. And they put their... Oh, Bruce Pond is a founder. An advisor. So, I mean, there could be some involvement with these. Because they do list them as advisors and stuff. But you got to look into that stuff. Best decentral place to swap BTC and ETH. Help, please. Is liquidity swap anonymous enough? That's super financial question, man. I'm not your financial advisor. That is something for you to DYOR and figure out yourself. Not your financial advisor. Yeah. Especially when you're getting into swapping Bitcoin and Ethereum cross-chain. There's a lot of risks, new protocols. I mean, there's things out there, and I'll cover them. But where to do it and when you should do it and why you should do it, that's too much, man. Not your financial advisor. Nicholas Orff, thank you so much for the $1 tip, man. What do I think about the potential of Kadena swap? And what about the Kadena roadmap for Q2? I haven't looked at the Kadena roadmap for Q2. And Kadena swap looks good. What I was most bullish about Kadena, and I did it in my video, talked about it, was, of course, their Coinbase Rosetta stuff, but also their smart contract language. That's the most important thing about Kadena. Chico, will I grow my hair out again? And best micro brew beer right now. Like I've said many times on my channel, even when I was doing the beer drinking, I'm not a big beer drinker. So I couldn't tell you that. I haven't drank a beer in freaking months. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I haven't drank one in months. Go with the Sierra Nevada. Which one I like? What's that? Fresh Squeeze from whatever that brewery is. That one's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not a big beer drinker. Never was. I could tell you the best home grow to chief on. Appreciate the tip, man. El Campesino, Chico, you're the last crypto influencer I still trust. Thanks for respecting us. Well, yeah, I appreciate you, trusting me with your opinions and, but again, don't trust anyone. Verify. Don't trust, verify. Like I just said here. Like they said, trust partners or people that trust us. Well, verify that. Don't trust, verify. And I mean, if you verify my information, you'll end up trusting me, because I try to verify what I'm putting forward as hard as possible. I know I speculate a little, but the reason I speculate is because I verify, like, hey, well, look at all this. There's a bunch of connections. You talked about Casper Labs last summer? I would remember, man. I have a damn good memory. No, I didn't. Love your content. Can you check out XTK? Thanks. Can't think of that token symbol off the top of my head. X token. It's way down there, you guys, so I just be careful. I don't want to connect my MetaMask to something way down there unless you do some research behind it. Yeah. Just looks like some staking strategies. I don't know. Tony Singh, thanks so much for the $5 tip, man. My thoughts on Combo. Furo Combo? I covered them because of an airdrop. It looked interesting, but nothing like I got like extremely bullish on. The only reason I covered them was because of the airdrop, which we didn't end up getting. But yeah, isn't this DeFi strategies, actions, and yeah, it looks interesting, but I'm sure with the gas fees right now, it's unfeasible. A lot of these things are, unfortunately, are. Jason Heitman, thanks so much for the $10 tip, man. Cheers. Chico, what do I think of the potential of DexMex and its full launch on March 1st? I don't know, because I've never heard of it. It's a decentralized exchange on Uniswap? Well, isn't... Yeah, that just doesn't make sense to me. It's a decentralized exchange based on Uniswap? Okay. Uniswap is a decentralized exchange. Okay, whatever. But yeah, looks like baloney to me. Because Uniswap is a decentralized exchange. Jordan Johnson, it's not FOMO. If you buy Luxo before 100, laugh out loud. I hope you have a good day, brother. Yeah, probably would be FOMO, but I like Luxo, and I like that they're doing the NFT of everything. Scotty P. Crypto, Shiner, Ruby, Redbird made with grapefruit is the bomb. That is actually a really good one. I drank those. Those are actually probably one of the last beers I drank. What do I think about Trust Swap? God, there's so many Trust Trust. Who is this? I'm trying to think of who this is. Yeah, this is a smart lock one. Yeah, no, Trust Swap, look, I did a sponsored segment on these guys. Trust Wallet was the one I was maybe getting them confused with. I did a sponsored segment, and yeah, they looked pretty solid, and they're getting a lot of applications, uses, using them. Hey Chico, I admire you a lot for your good work. Do I like Acro? I did like Acro for a little bit because under collateralized DeFi loans was a big use case I saw. But more I looked into some of their partners and stuff, I was like, so I did sell my Acro. JM, what are my thoughts on new IDO platforms popping up? Polls, Duck. I'm not a big fan of fundraising platforms. Again, I don't even want to talk about them because I shouldn't be talking about them. Regulators within the United States have said, you know, you can't be raising funds like this. So I don't talk about them. Don't want to talk about them. I'll talk crap about them because. Chico, did I see Pool hitting 100 million deposited? That's awesome. And it's good news. Finally, Pool's getting the looks that it deserves. I mean, 439 in their top DeFi application. Some of the other crap that's up there, it just makes me go, ugh. Markets have a lot of reworking to do. And it'll eventually happen, but. Anita Stacy, hey Chico, I sent a message about Chainlink and then my phone died. Not sure if you responded, so I apologize in advance if you already have. Oh, I probably have because I don't think I skipped any messages, but I don't remember it. I have a pretty good memory. Chainlink's stinky. It's stinky. Sergey Nazarov, Meme Magic, 1000 EO. That's a joke. I shouldn't even be saying that. They're coming after Elon for doing baloney. But yeah, I like Stinky Link. I don't know what your question is, but I love me my Link. Bill Baker, Cameron Blaze. Hey Chico, can you touch up on how Cardano has no product? They have software, yes, but no products. People are misunderstanding software and product. Yeah, Cardano is just a chain. It's been forever. I mean, I think it's ridiculous that it's even a number 3 market cap when they've been promising this since 2016. And it's 2021 and they're still promising it. But that's besides the fact. There has been this already in 2017, you guys. Even when Cardano was trying to take the show in 2017 when they literally had nothing, not even a chain. But there was one that got one out, and it was EOS. And EOS, you know, was what Cardano is right now. They were a blockchain that could process more transactions, blah, 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 never get shut down, blah, 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 blah. No one moved EOS. They're not going to do it. It's baloney. It's malarkey. I feel bad for the reckoning because just like 2017, Cardano, when it fails to get everything on its chain like they're promising, 99% drop again, you guys. Hopefully I'm holding the coins that only go 80. Did I ever look into NYAG? Just rebranded the stream, actually. ZK roll-up working in privacy. I did a couple sponsored segments for Nix, and yeah, they look like a good privacy protocol. But low market cap and low volume. And that was over a year and a half ago. 2 years ago now. So... DJ, thanks for the content, Chico. Can I take a look at Coinos? Thanks, you the man. It looks pretty dead in the water, kind of like Nix. Low volumes. So they put their freaking coin on Ethereum. I mean, if they're trying to create their own blockchain, they're not going to do it, guys. So many have tried this. So many have failed. But they're on Uniswap, even though they're doing their own blockchain. I appreciate the tip, but yeah, it looks kind of, I mean, I wouldn't be holding on for, thinking it's going to revitalize itself because... But I may be wrong, you guys. That's just my personal opinion from what I'm seeing. 37 in volume. They say they're creating their own blockchain, but they have their token on Ethereum. Just doesn't make sense. Hey Chico, is it the right time to get into Hopper? Also, Casper Labs pre-sales next month on CoinList. Vitalik discussed Casper Labs. Someone's trying to show me Casper Labs already. I have never talked about it. I don't know what it is. Cool, that Vitalik. But I don't know about Hopper. I haven't seen it trading. Yeah, I haven't seen the prices. Don't ask me a question, is it the right time to get in? Because I'm not your financial advisor. Fully diluted. I don't know. We have to get an update on the circulating supply to understand what's going on. E-positivity. How about the vanilla network? It sounds vanilla, and I remember this from last time. Again, way down there, you guys. I mean, shooting at fish in the barrel. You're not going to probably find one that's going to surge. These are most likely going to be stay dead. But, yeah, it looks like gambling. Yeah! Get out now. Carlos Rengel, thanks for the great research. If you ever want to get away for the weekend, check out the Pine Air Resort in Twain, just outside of Quincy. A 1.5 hour drive. Do you own it? I just watched the movie Wrong Turn. I'm not going up into the mountains. I'm just kidding, man. No, I will definitely check it out. Hello, Chico. What do I think or know about X token? So I know someone already tipped me for it, so thank you. I get it. You go. Thank you. Hey, hey, brother. Any thoughts on soda? I like Coca-Cola over Pepsi, even though Coca-Cola's in some hot water right now. I do like Coke over Pepsi. Orange soda's good. Who likes orange soda? Chico likes orange soda. No, I've never heard of soda. Yeah, I know someone literally tipped me seconds ago for X token. I said it looks meh. Looks like they got their website built by the same people, Superfarm and X token. Oh yeah, I was looking up soda. Again, another low cap, you guys. I don't know what you guys are doing trying to get into these, thinking you're gonna find a gem of a two. You're like shooting fish in a barrel. Just looks like a crappy NFT copycat. A multi-chain digital content NFT multi-chain. I'll figure that out real quick. You mean you're on one chain right now? Nah, I'd stay away. Hey, what is your top 5 NFTs? Are you asking about NFTs, the actual NFT, or are you talking about NFT projects and infrastructure? I've talked about that here recently. I like Rarible. I like NFTX. I talked about Muse. I don't even know if I have 5 that could... Luxo's in there. Luxo is probably my number 1. But I just recently talked about him, guys. Watch my video yesterday. EJ, with ETH2 and more efficient L1 chains coming out, do you see this possibly kneecapping L2 solutions like Loopring and Matic? No. I mean, those L2 solutions aren't being used even the most heavily right now, so I don't know why you're speaking of those two. Should talk about XDAI. That is the most heavily used L2 right now. Organic transactions. Anita Stacy, so was asking if you had a rough time frame for a Chainlink 100 prediction. All the slots on Algorand being listed partners on World Economic Forum. I talked about Algorand recently. I just don't see the ETH competitors succeeding. It's just like why I don't like Cardano, why I don't like Neo anymore. 2017, I tried to get into an ETH competitor. I learned what happens. They won't compete and they will fail. Yeah, so I'm not getting in with ETH competitors again. But Chainlink 100, it could possibly happen this bull run if we go again. But if it doesn't, Chainlink ain't hitting 100. That's not happening. Do I still talk with Daniel at Loopring? No, I don't. I didn't like what Loopring pulled with Neo early on. And that, again, that's why I don't like Loopring as a scaling solution. Frank, oh, I'm skipping some. Thanks for being real. Does Mana have a good future? Yes, I do. I think Mana needs to get some... They need to freaking start getting coordinated. I don't... Damn it. I'll bring it up. So NFT 20, like I was saying, is the Uniswap for NFT trading, and there's a lot of land assets that are lacking liquidity within Decentraland, but Decentraland doesn't know what they're doing. I don't know why. And there's only 2 freaking NFTs in their pool right now. They need to get more in here. It will create literally an average market price base layer for land pieces within Decentraland. It's there. It's open. It's just people aren't... Decentraland isn't letting their community know it's there. I don't know. So hopefully they start moving forward on the financial things they need to start building. They need to get a large, pool built. I mean, NFT projects, this should be one of their goals, is to get a really big pool built. Because that literally creates the market price for the bottom market price for your NFTs, the average price for, an NFT. A decentralized plot of land will have a, base price. Hey, Taylor, love your content, brother. It's not Taylor, it's Tyler. I know a lot of Europeans say Taylor. I don't know why. Can you say hey to my daughter, Alaya, whom 8 years and crypto enthusiasm? I love from Denmark, a European. No, it's Tyler. But even my friend Mard, he says Taylor sometimes. And he's known me for a while. Alaya, or Aliyah, how are you doing? And keep learning about cryptocurrency, especially NFTs. Frank Inglis, hey Tyler, watch for years. How about doing a how I research live stream on a random coin or video? Love to know where you start and follow the clues. Yeah, I mean, I could do that one day. I have like a camera right here. Do a live stream when I'm doing a video. Yeah, I could do that. I don't know how interesting it'd be because it's just me sitting here going. It's kind of hard to like explain how to do it too. There's no rhyme or reason. I mean, one day is not the same as the other. It's hard. I don't know. Research might just be a gift for some people. I don't know. E-Positivity. How about Soul Coin Phantasma? Steam Power Games. It looked interesting, yeah. They were involved with Neo. They have switched to Ethereum, which is probably going to save their asses, so... But they are working on NFT and a blockchain for NFTs. Michael Parr, hey Chico, cheers for all the amazing research. Fractal is or was designed by Fabian. Apart from that, big love. Have a lovely weekend, dude. Thanks for the tip. Fabian Vogelsteller? Why would he be doing 2 projects? Is or was design advised. Oh, or was advised. I thought you said design advised. Interesting. I might have to look into it. Your commentary is hilarious between gambling and Superfarm tokens, aka boot loop. Don't know which is worse. Man, you're the man. EWT, baby. Yeah, Superfarm looks like absolute garbage. Yeah, I cannot believe that. It has nothing. But that's what crypto's all about. Nice job, YouTuber. Sunny Feng Han dropped a tweet today about Credit Oracle and China Union Paying. Could be using Elastos DID. Something big is brewing. Could I have a look? I'll take a look. That's good news if they're able to move on that within China. There's a reason why I still hold my Elastos, because I think they are going to be the one that moves on this stuff within China because of this guy's connections and Rong Chen. So yeah, that sounds good. Crypto Discover, thanks so much for the $5 tip, man. Don't forget about Open. Are the doors open? Open Governance Token. Is that the one? Or there's Open Platform? I think you're probably talking about Open Governance. It's up 72% today. Uh-oh. Someone's pumping. 72 in a down market. I'd be, watch out for those, but... What's all the hate with Superfarm? I don't know what's the hate with Superfarm. I don't like when YouTubers launch a project, because I do the YouTuber stuff. Takes up all your time if you want to put out together excellent content. There's no way you could have time to develop a crypto project yourself. No way. And I hate when they advise projects, too, because, I mean, you don't have time to advise a project, hey, here's how you should market yourself. No, they don't have time to advise them on marketing strategies. Chico, did I see that the Urine deployer used XDAI today? No, I didn't. What of bow swap? What are my thoughts? It looks good. Interesting. I mean, it's probably critical infrastructure for the... Ooh, I almost dropped that. For the synthetics, so I understand why. All right, guys. Well, I think that is going to be, most of the stream for today. I, of course, like to ask all of everyone viewing to follow me on all my social media outlets at the end. Instagram, Facebook, Uptrend, and I am also on Twitter, wherever that went. It's not there, but Leaks Blockchain on Twitter, Blockchain Leaks. I can find it right here. So yeah, give me a follow on all those social media outlets, and then I do keep after party streaming a little bit on Theta, just for a little bit after. So if you want to come, hang out with me for a little bit on there, tune in after, and then I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow with an excellent video on an altcoin and an NFT. I gave the hint. Which one is it? Nobody will know. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you all tuning in. And again, like always, I will see you guys on Saturday. And then Pine Air Resort is owned by my uncle. Pet and ganja smoke friendly. Awesome. Heck yeah, Carlos. Tell him I sent you. I will, man. Appreciate the tip. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys next time. And have an excellent rest of your weekend. Peace. Or... the beginning of your weekend, not rest of your weekend. I usually stream on Saturday. See ya.